Well, about that power, the first we blew the transformer. I think it was the generator light at site, and we blew them, and it took them about 2 weeks to get it fixed. And after the advance, they blew the main plant around at China Beach, so we're out of power. We run about 12 hours a day. They run it for about 4 hours at a time. And we have some backup generators, so you should see it. When we have a band at the club, power goes out, but there's a backup generator that supplies power to my supply barracks over here, and the chief barracks, master barracks, and text barracks. So we got extension cords running from the chief and not the chief, but the master barracks and text barracks, running it to the club. They got one plugged in the jukebox, and they got something plugging in the beer coolers, and they got another extension cord plugging in for the band. So everybody's there, and we got about candlelight, right? There's about 50 candles all over the place. We got about 6 on the front of the stage, and there's one, every table or so, and everybody's watching the band. It's all right. I mean, where else but in Vietnam can you listen to a band by music, by candlelight, music by candlelight, and there won't be any girls for about miles around. Yeah, well, we are lucky. I mean, at least they didn't cancel a band, even though we can't see them. Also, they also got an extension cord going to the movie. So, they usually run the power from about 4 to 7:30. So at 7:30, you'd be sitting there watching a movie or in the club, and all of a sudden, the lights go out again. Everybody cheers up. Take your lunch. 7:30. So they plug it in and continue to watch the movie. Well, I guess I outdone myself tonight. It's about 12:30, 1 o'clock, 1:30. I don't know. I haven't looked at the watch in a while tonight, so I guess I'll get some sack time pretty soon. Well, I don't know. I'm having a hard time to sleep these days. Mostly because I'm getting short, or because it's hot around here. Used to be, I had a hard time sleeping because it was cold. Now it's hot. We got I'll tell you what happened. Let's see, what happened since I've been gone. Oh yes, Ernie, my roommate, soul brother, worked down here in Supply. Well, he had to go to Quantree. Well, not really Quantree, because they closed Quantree and they brought it down to Camp Evans, about 10 miles down south of Quantree. It's an army base, I guess. So they moved, they brought it down. So he moved up there because Lanier BJ, who used to be the NCRC up there, had to go medic evac because I guess somebody pulled a knife on him. He grabbed the blade and cut his hand bad, and he can't feel any nerves in his hand. So he had to get an operation in Japan, and then he's going to the States, I guess. Well, when he was on an extension, he'd been here for a year, and then he volunteered for another 6 months. So I guess it was about time he got hurt sometime. And then Darby's down here. Darby's taking Ernie's place. Well, Darby's sleeping in Ernie's bed right now because he's getting short. He has about 3 days left to go before he leaves. Some people are lucky. Yeah, he's leaving. Now that's why I don't like about people going up to Corn Tree. Well, I hope Darby's asleep because I want to say a few things about Corn Tree. I don't want him to get mad at me. Well, it seems that everybody goes to Corn Tree, man. They come back and they're out of it. You know, they flip. They're so shocked. They're shaking all over. It's really bad up there, I guess. Because we had a few people. I mean, he used to be, nice and friendly and all this stuff. No problem at all. Real nice guy. He went up to Corn Tree and he came down about 2 weeks ago, and you should have seen him, man. Skinny, shaking, nervous. Not like him at all, man. And then Lanier, he's been up there too long. He finally got hurt. Got the medevac come out. Like Darby. And he goes down, he went down to Saigon for a few days. Came back, had 2 black eyes and puffed up cheek. And that's what happened, you see. I don't know. Somebody hit me. Then he was at the Corn Tree. I think it was about the 20th. Yeah, the 20th of July. He came back down here, and he had his hand was in a cast. His head was busted. Asked him what happened. He said, "Well, sir, I'm feeling pretty good." And I was going out by the gate to the early room of the Corn Tree. There was this army dude going by, so I put my arm on him and said, "How's it going, The next thing I know, he hit me over the head with one of the big flashlights, knocked me down, and I went up and I hit him and broke his hand by hitting the other guy. Boy, that's what happens when you go to Corn Tree. It's a great place. Oh, I'm glad to be a Monkey Mountain weenie, for that is what I truly like to be. Yeah, this place is all right, this place. Well, Ernie moved up there, so there's only 4 people in that room. Clevenger, Tech Sergeant, moved in with us. Well, Darby's here now, makes 5, but he's leaving in 4 days, 3 days. So, I guess everything's all right. Ernie wasn't too happy about going to Corn Tree, though. Yeah. He says if I come back, he said, you better tell ASP to call you up when I when I drive through the gate, because he said there's going to be a grenade going to the early room and just flying. He says I'm going to get Clevenger in the early room for sending me up there. But he came down and he says it's not that bad at Camp Evans. He says the perimeter is, real close, but they got the army out there and they just shoot at anything from move. They just shoot for target practice, I guess. Well, I don't know what else I would say. Oh, yes. Oh, the other day I went down to Da Nang, I was at the Expedite Cargo Street and Package. As soon as I walked out the door, guess I meet in civilian clothes. Jeff Peltzer. He was looking for his motorcycle, and he bought this little mini bike, Honda 70. Yeah, and he had lent it to somebody, and the guy said he was going to leave it at the terminal. So he looked all over him, and he came all out, and said he had the day off. This is in the morning. Well, it's about 12 o'clock. So I asked him if he wanted to go up the mountain. So he and a friend of his, the other SP, came up. and I took the afternoon up. Well, I left the hill at 2 o'clock and came back down the hill. And then about 6 o'clock, we got a ride down to the name. And I was going to sleep in Jeff's barracks that night. So he went down, showed me the clubs they have at Camp Swampy, which is an SB compound. They got all ranks club down there. And, really surprised me. I almost died of a heart attack. Sitting there, I tell you, honest to goodness, really, I'm not lying now, sitting at this table with two round eyes girls. Well, I almost flipped, man. I never thought I was going to see one. Yeah, really, two live ones. I didn't believe it, man. It took me about 10 minutes to, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. Yeah, there's two of them. Usually the only ones you see is from a distance when they're on an airplane. Well, I made my whole day. Well, let me see if I can think of anything else to tell you. Wait a minute. Can't do that stuff. Can't fall asleep. I still gotta talk to Lance, but far from the least. The one and only, the sweetheart of them all, Miss Fort Kent from 1916. Mammy. How's it going, ma'am? How'd you like your vacation? Yeah, I heard you got away from Sue and Bruce. Yeah, you took off to... Where did you go to? Did you end up in Bangor? Or did you go to Ashland and stay with Aunt Lovely for a while? Or did you end up in Limestone and visit all your friends, your boyfriends down there? Yeah. Hey, Mame, you know what I got in the refrigerator right now? Yeah, I got an apple pie. Stole it from the mess hall tonight. Yeah. We went in and we started bullshitting with the guy. Uh-oh. Yeah, we started talking with the guy. So when he turned around, we swiped the pie and took off. Yeah. Well, I mean, all for one and one for all, or take what you can get. So we took the apple pie. It's half gone already. There's some growing people in the room. Even Frank's eating a lot lately. He's pushing 50. He'll be 50 in September. Well, ma'am, I'm not really... Well, I'm really starving, even though I got an apple pie, because, I mean, what's an apple pie? A little snack for me. So, anytime you want to start cooking, you know my address. Nail me something, Pete. Well, man, are you staying home with Jeannie, or are you at camp? Are you and your friends going to use the red camp around Labor Day and spend the weekend up there? I mean, you haven't done that in a little while now. It makes about 2 or 3 years since you've done it. I haven't been playing canasta or shellamine lately, but we've been playing games like hearts or spades. I'm going to try to learn how to play pinochle before I leave here, or whiz or whatever they call it. Well, man, I don't know. I think I'm going to go to bed now. So, behave now and Don't you go hustling all those boyfriends of yours. I know. Just because you're down in Fort Kent and mom and dad are at camp and they can't keep an eye on you, better watch it. So, behave, ma'am. Good night. Goodbye. Write soon. I haven't heard you since May, so you better speak on the next tape. Good night, ma'am.
They had popcorn and they had peanut butter and sandwiches and they had all kinds of junk. And just before they left, hi Mike, this is Paul. Well, I really don't know what to say, but me and Brucey went fishing this morning and only caught one tub, but we had fun and I caught a rainbow trout off the dock yesterday, and Uncle Val went out fishing like he said on the tape. It's Wednesday now, and we haven't been. We only went swimming once, and can't wait to go into Canada. And right now it's good weather. I really don't know what to say. And me and Nancy had a long trip. It took 7 hours to get here to Bangor. It took 7 hours, and we had pretty fun. We were the last ones on the bus. And we sat in the front seat row. We had pretty fun. Nancy is having fun. Yes, she's going to talk to you later, I hope. And flies in here are killing us. Nice out here, and going into junior high, 6th grade. Got all B's on my report card, and I haven't seen you or heard any of your tapes since I've been up here. And me and Brucey's been sleeping out in the tent every night, and we've been having fun. And Brucey, we were on the lake, me and Brucey, with this 18 horse, and we were out on the island, and Brucey was starting it back up, and something happened to the cord. It unhitched, and so then we brought it back. Some people, kids, told us back, and so then after we came back, and Uncle Val fixed it and put it back on, and when he tried to start it, the same thing happened again, and so he had to do that, and that was pretty funny. And yesterday, Tuesday, that was yesterday, me and Brucey went fishing, and we caught around 10, 11 fish, and 1 trout in the last tubs, and they were no good, so we killed them. We had fun doing that. We let one go, and it died. Well, I really meant chubs, not tubs. Brucey just told me that. And it's around 10 o'clock right now, and Brucey's eating an orange. And Nancy and Sue, well, I think Sue's back swimming, and Nancy's over Norma's. And Nancy and Sue slept there. And Brucey's trying to get me to go swimming, but I won't. And I've been having pretty fun. and Holly got her foot caught in the spokes, and it ripped her foot all up, and she cried and it was bleeding, and so she's been having her foot taped up, and she keep on walking. She tiptoes, and it looks pretty funny. It looks like she's tiptoeing, and looks funny, and so I really don't have anything to say now. I hope you come home soon. It's nice. And I haven't seen Sally or Ron yet. I hope I will. And now the lake is we've been having some rain yesterday, and so now today it's really clear and the water's nice and calm, and I just wish we had the boat here so that me and Bruce could go fishing. And it's pretty nice out, and we haven't been going to the store very much either. We only want. I haven't been eating very much either, and they want me to eat, but I just won't. I'm just not hungry, and I don't like your milk that's up here, and Uncle Dal thinks I'm crazy, and me and Nancy are learning how to play guitar, and we've been learning, but this summer we won't have lessons, and it's been good. We learned a lot. Oh yeah, I went square dancing, and I got a diploma in that. It was pretty fun, but at school a lot of kids teased me, but that was all right. And I got a job working down at a ski shop, and I've been working down there since March, I think, March or April, and it's been fun. And then going down there and tearing things up, making a mess, picking up things, and been having fun down there, and been saving up for skis, and I get to work down there. And the guy, his name is Norm, and I like to, and he has real good skis, and he has jackets that are good, and I hanged up around 500 of them, and I dusted 896 pairs of boots, and it's been quite fun. Well, I can't think of very much, so I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Well, hi, Mike. I got a bike for my birthday, and I washed it. The first day I got it a stick of mud just about on the finger, and I washed that off. I washed about 6 times a day. I did finish washing it last night. It was 2